Bounces in off right wing. Shooting and scores!
As short as it was not a happy week in Leafland. Winnipeg made sure of that with a 4-2 whipping. And though he scored a gorgeous goal, Matt Sundin was disappointed.
We played all right in the first period, but the second and third period are terrible in my point of view. We got outplayed by a team that were tired and came in late last night, and we've been at home practicing, and just a bad effort, and I guess there's no excuses. We played a terrible game.
And when things get terrible in Toronto, that's when the trade talk starts. And whether it's Kirk Muller or perhaps even Wayne Gretzky, that trade talk is tough to take.
It does affect certain guys, and because I've been through that before, and it's part of the game. You know, the day that they don't talk about you is the day you're in trouble. So it's something that's part of, again, it's part of our game, and you got to live with it.
So what better time for the All-Star break? And before they left, you could tell the Leafs were really looking forward to it.
And we got a whole plan going down to Las Vegas, and I heard some other guys from other teams are going there too, so there might be a few brawls going on there. And but I plan to get some golfing and gambling in, and hopefully the 4 days won't go too fast.
I'm going to go down to New Orleans, spend the weekend with an old friend, and just maybe do some gambling and hang out for a little while.
I'm really looking forward to it, along with a lot of the other guys. It's, you know, we had a pretty tough schedule there, November and December, so it's going to be good for us to get away and relax, clear our minds a little bit, and come back strong for the second half in the playoffs.
That was Wednesday. About the same time, Jim Ralph simply disappeared. Ralphie was last seen leaving the Gardens with persons unknown and for reasons unknown. Of course, when word got around to the Leafs dressing room, everyone's all-star plans changed almost immediately.
Well, I'm going to get Mats together and Felix, and we're going to Boston, and we're going to look for Ralphie.
Well, believe it or not, I heard he was in Boston, and believe it or not, again, he thinks he's in the All-Star game.
Well, hey, I hear Ralphie's missing, and me and a few of the boys are going up to Deerhurst. We're going to hop on the snow machines, and, you know, we hear he's out in the woods, and we hear he's out in the lake doing some ice fishing, so we're going to put on a search for him this weekend.
Well, if the boys are looking, then I'm all for it, sure.
What are your plans for the All-Star break?
It sounds like a question that Ralphie would ask. Pretty basic, isn't it?
Killer, you've been flipping those pages for 3 days now. Isn't there even one game on yet?
No, it's All-Star break.
So no hockey?
No hockey. Well, there is hockey All-Star break.
Well, what about football?
Next week.
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. You got lots of time yet.
Well, hey, the Raptors are in town.
This afternoon.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I covered that. Well, isn't there even one thing worth watching?
Yeah, there is. There's one thing.
Ralph, you'd be so proud of you.
Hey, by the way, has anybody seen Ralphie?